sensitive viewers. Parental guidance is advised.
This is an SABC News presentation.
In 1994, when the first democratic elections were held, every South African looked forward to the day of elections. They went out in numbers to mark the day of freedom and equal rights for every South African.
I can vote and I will vote. But the question is, will I get change? Will the community get change?
Lezi zinto esifunayo sothola ukuthi sivote uvotele leqembu lifunayo ukuthi kube yilona elizokunceda ukuthi kwenzeke into ifunayo.
Political parties and candidates who get elected can either discredit or enhance a democratic project.
Alexandra is one congested and popular township in South Africa, situated near the beautiful city of Sandton, Johannesburg. It is a place of hope and better opportunities for many from all over the country. But little do they know about the state of living conditions they are getting themselves into. Those who do know have no choice but to settle. Tabiso moved to Alexandra with his grandparents at a very young age. The smile on his face is nothing compared to the struggles he's faced with on a daily basis. With the little done by the government to help him and the disabled community, he has lost all hope and has taken this decision.
I was born this way. My condition is spinal bifida. I've got leg sensation to my legs. I used to play basketball for national. I used to play for the under 23 national team. Went to Turkey to go represent my country. Judging from my view, there is no empowerment for youth. You understand? I'm a development center, but I can tell you, I can give you an example. A7. There is Nelson Mandela Museum or something like that. It's been going on. They have not finished the place for 10 years now. You understand? So what does that tell you? I mean, it's a place where kids are supposed to go. You understand? You get ngama holidays, kids, they play on the streets. Others get bumped by cars. Others get into trouble. Others dwell into drugs. You know, so it's something that we need to work on, not as a community, you know. This is my class of 2013. I was matriculating Lana. I got that 2013, so these are my former school classmates and my former teachers and my former principal. I haven't registered to vote. I was supposed to register the time I turned 18 years back, but reason being I didn't elect myself to vote because for me now I don't see a difference. I understand. You know, I don't get the needs that I want. You know, I mean, getting a job is very hard. It's hard. So it's not a matter of, you know, I don't want to vote, but if I could see a difference, then I'd reconsider voting, you know. But for now, I'm not happy. But if there could be changes, then I can consider voting. It's nothing exciting, you know. I'll be a first-time voter, you know. But It's nothing exciting, you understand? I mean, to tell you the truth, the things that we see on TV, the things as enzagalai, you know, I didn't IBC. They really don't make me happy. Because when as a person I do an effort, but it's up to the next party, how do you help that person making an effort? It's not a matter of, you know, that I don't want to vote. You know, I always like saying, you know, actions speak louder than words. You know, you show, I do. You know, so you can talk all you want, but when it's up to you as a person, how do you help loyal muntu loyal? You understand?
Thabiso grew a sense of independence from a very young age. We spoke to his grandmother as she gave us an insight of the struggles they have faced together.
He's responsible for himself. We are cleaner, we are pega, we are washer, we zenzela everything into we yenza wena. Now we are yenza. Akuna problem ukuthi asimncede abana futhi ngithi kube besingamisanga le hotel ngabe asphalt lezinto ngaba ngazazi ngabe siloku sikuka senzani manje yazenza njengombona futhi ngathi mina masithenge i-wheelchair electric god no. I like this one. I'm exercising.
I'm a person that likes having fun. Currently, I'm not working properly, but I do help a friend. So like I just help out, you know, volunteering, just to keep myself busy. So I can you know, I just like being busy and going around. I'm hardly at home because I like keeping myself busy. But then, all in all, you know, and a proper house, just like anybody else. You know, with another thing like community in there too, you know, I'm a sewage pipes, dirt on the streets, you know, that also affects in a major way, you know, water, electricity, it affects us, you know. I can take for me as an example, you know, when I go to Hamstrateni, you know, and you find dirt, you step on it, you know, dirt, you get potholes, it affects us, you know. I can't, like for me now, I'm on a wheelchair and going on the street, you get sometimes I fall off wheelchair, it's because of that dirt layer, sewage, amanzi, you know, electricity ngapha. We need electricity, you know. You need to do things you can't see, and it affects us in a very, very huge way.
Now this is Trends, of course, your one-stop serving of all that's juicy and trending in the world of entertainment and showbiz. My name, of course, is Refiel Wemwilo.
I'm Dr. Sello Mutaung, and this is Our Talk.
A very good morning and welcome to Media Monitor. I'm your host, Alicia Jolly.
My name is Dumile Matters.
My name is Mpo Sedu. What time is it? It's question time.
For your daily dose of current affairs, tune in to the SABC News Channel.
While some battle with traveling costs, Alex has become a convenient place for them. Letuk Tula came to Johannesburg looking for better opportunities, but life has not been as easy as she thought it would be.
Ngisuka eMnambisi eDebedebeni lengaseta class, then ngifike la Alexandra ngo2014. Ngizofuna umsebenzi after uqeda esikolweni la bekufunda khona eUniversity of Zululand. Bengenza i-degree yami of Bachelor of Commerce. is a major insurance, finance, management, banking. Yeah. Then ngifike la Alex ngizofuna umsebenzi like eGoli bathi ngiyamathuba umsebenzi, so that's why I came here ngizofuna umsebenzi.
Why you chose Alex?
Yeah, because Alex iyona ndawo like beyikhona indawo ukuhlala for umama behlala la before, so washiya yakhe umkhukhu, so besine ndawo at least sokwazi ukufika ihlalela singarent. Mnambithi like semakhaya like kumele ugibele usuke khona netebedebeni angihlala khona, ugibela ibhasi ngo-24 uye Mnambithi ufike apply khona nakhona isikhathi sincane bese ngo-1 ibhasi iyapakisha iphinde lemuva ngalama 2 hours akwazi ukwenza nix ngaleso sikhathi leso, udingeka imali phinde futhi omunye 24 ukuthi uphindele back. So ngibona ukuthi like indawo zisondele because ngiyakwazi ukuthi ngiyinsenseni ngenyawo, ngiyakwazi ukuthi ngepheni manginayo lo mali ngithatha envelope ngigcwalisa iform ngikwazi ukuthi ngi-apply khona.
From Nambiti to the fast life of Alex, surely life cannot be that easy.
Impilo yala Alex ayikho right for the youth because ba expose into eningi like ngoba ngabasebenzi babhizi bayabhema leminyango benza izinto ezinakes and futhi like yabo nje ebusuku like makutambama akukho right for ukuthi sihambe la estradini ukuthi uqhuma ibham anytime, there is no day lapho ukuthi akuqhuma ngasibham every day qhuma isibham la.
Uniphila njani nosisi wakho manihlala up like ngisupportwa yini?
Usisi unomntana, so ilo mali stable sazi ukuthi le sokwazi ukuthi sithole basithenga impuphu, sathenga i-braai pack, sathenga amafutha, izinto basic sipheke sikwazi ukuthi siphile sipheke sidle.
Ayikho imali abanithumela yona ekhaya?
Like khona le time sanokufika la mama okathi kusithumela kancane imali, but then lokho kufila bad yes because manje sibadala ngathi umzali ngawuyena manje thina simnikeza then inanikeze thina because naye vela kasebenzi. Dala support suffering from esikoleni grade 1 until mina I go to university until that time, so yabo manje ngathi sokunzima ngisho ukucela kumzali manje.
She believes voting can change all the misfortunes she's faced with.
Balekile ukuvota ngoba like dala bekuliwe lezi zinto si depressed kakhulu ezabantu aba black abamnyama, so I believe ukuthi ivote lakho can make a change. Yeah, that's why ngithi let us vote, youth let us vote, uzovota nami ngivote ukuthi at least a better future. Lezi zinto esifunayo sothola ukuthi sivote uvotele leqembu lifunayo ukuthi kube yilona elizokunceda ukuthi kwenzeke into oyifunayo. Mina ngibona umsebenzi according to my career le degree ngiyenzile mangathola wona is then ngikwazi ukuthi ngishintshe impilo kama wami kube yimina ngimsupportayo, ngimakhela umuzi, ngiyenzele izinto ezinhle naye bathi ejabula abona ukuthi le mali akaspendile le ngifundisa ebhadara engirentele enza yonke lento esikoleni bengayimushi. Khona i-library light eseduze nathi la 3, so bengijela ukuya khona most of the time bathi ugesi awukho, sifike maybe kube inyanga yonke o3 or 2 manje ungenagesi phinde futhi ujinga athi abantu okay angiyele ezansi le 8 khona ngiyakhona ukuthi khona ugesi ukuhlezi uba khona nge-library, then someone advise ukuthi angenza i-card ukuthi ngizokwazi ukusebenzisa i-internet for free, then ngenza i-card la khona ukuthi mangifika at least every day no 45 minutes ukuthi ngikhona ukuthi ngi-apply.
Every morning she goes to surf the internet and attend a program offered at a nearby center.
Ekseni ngiyavuka then ngicabanga ukuthi okay mele like khona nala clinic khona newspaper ngikhona or ngithola newspaper la garage phezulu khona le igama la khona ngisakhumbula ukuthi iphepha le khona elinama job place phakathi le ngithole lona ngibuye nayo ngilibuke kahle ukuthi yini ekhona la ephepheni ukuthi yini ekhona, then bese ngiyahamba ke ngezansi because ngithola ama-email khona thatha ama-email sengezansi ngazi 45 minutes ngizokwazi ukuthi ngisende forward ama-CVs wami.
We spoke to the representative of the center about the services they offer and the importance of young people voting.
We offer services to young people in and around Alexandra from 18 to 35, and we also accommodate the over 35s, meaning adults. So the services that we offer are end user computing, which is basic computer training. But then we don't require them to pay any fee. It's not attached to any fee.
if you want to insert, and it's not about to insert, maybe by there's file, home, insert, page layout, reference, naming, review, and view.
It's a month-long program, basically. But now, the nice part of it is we also try to link the program, the training, with a placement. So normally once they have been trained, we also link them up to a placement. Hence, we also work with organizations like Lulawe and Hodisang, because we are part of, again, a program called TEPO 500,000 Jobs.
We also met some first-time voters at the center. The excitement is written all over their faces.
Get excited because I believe my vote will make a change.
What change? What change do you want to see?
Like batho ba ko mahaeng ba sokola ka metsi, ba sokola ka dintlo. Batho ba banyane ba sokola mosebetsi. So maybe my vote will make a change.
Ke nagana vote ha rona e tlo change rona youth, because of lot of youth bana ba ngata ba isikolo ba tsaba sekolo, and then at the end of the day ba sokola bana matric ha ona mosebetsi o ka o tholang without matric. So that is why lo re ba bangata re tla mo thola gore to thola thuso go teng.
It's Macro's 45th Big Birthday Bash, and our gift to you is big savings. Get 10 litres Dulux Luxurious Silk White Paint for only $4.99, save R500, or the Campmaster Cabin 900 tent plus side panels now only $2,999, save R1,200, and save R40 on Ultra Image A4 office paper, now only $189. Get these and many other great deals in store and online with Macro's Big Birthday Bash. Macro, big on life.
From the moment you start your day.
My biggest question is how I got myself here on time.
Yeah.
This is so early for a comedian, I gotta be honest.
We are there for you. We bring your morning into perspective.
As news breaks throughout the morning, is an investment into the future of the airports company, but also the future of our children, the future of our country, the future of the transport sector. We'll make sure that you get the full story.
Give us quality music.
Load shedding. Listen, this winter.
It's a thing of the past.
And you can count on the weather team with expertise.
Join us live at 6 a.m. daily.
Street poles are covered with placards. Promises are made to the residents. Yet after years of voting, residents think that nothing much has changed in communities like theirs.
Akukho umuntu osiqoqomezela usivotani inayikhulu abekho la abantu la like angakaboni umuntu aphandle kwama political parties lawa abaphumayo bona, but IEC is doing nothing. Ngisayibonile for abantu ukuthi sivote. Why why should we vote? Like, why should we vote? Because they're fun. And I'm sure if being an educator, the important of voting.
According to the IEC, the total number of voters has increased in 2016 compared to previous years. We visited the election house in Centurion with the concerns of some first-time voters.
The numbers of people who have registered to participate in these elections has increased tremendously. As you may recall, in the last elections, we had about 23 million people registered. This time around, we've got about 26,333,335 registered voters on our voters roll.
What about electoral education for young voters?
We're using a multiplicity of platforms to inform first-time voters about our processes. One of them is that, as you may be aware, that our program and advertisement has largely been focusing on the youth. We've been using platforms where we can find them, such as social media, Facebook, Twitter. We're communicating a lot using those platforms with the youth. But apart from that, we also have got quite a strong element in terms of our programs, where we sit with SRCs representing various universities, and we hoping that through those platforms we are able then to educate, and then the SRCs that attend these meetings are able to go back to their communities and to disseminate the information. Of course, we also have a program running where our own officials conduct workshops in various communities, and it is those kind of platforms that we're hoping will be able to assist. But of course, it is not sufficient. We can't reach each and every person in our society, but the intention is to reach as many as possible.
Government is always trying. Maybe people might not be exposed to the information or might not be aware about the information, but government is trying. We are an example of that, where we have been given money to can then offer young people a free end-user computer training course. So the importance of voting serves one purpose, as in, one, they are able to can then express their voice.
But what about those who have lost hope because of a lack of confidence in the government?
What's the use of complaining and not voting? So they are able to can then express their wishes in terms of expressing their actual vote, because their vote at the end of the day, it counts. It's up to them whom they vote for. So we were saying, with what we are having now in terms of the programs, the more they vote, the more then they then give government more mandate to can then deliver in terms of the programs that will address the young people's challenges.
Political parties and candidates who get elected can either discredit or enhance a democratic project. So it is their responsibility to make sure that they deliver, so that people can begin to have confidence in the democratic process, because they begin to realize that a democratic project does yield fruits for them. And they make it easier for us as well as the Electoral Commission, because our responsibility is to develop voter education programs. And every time when we move in these communities, people keep asking us about things that the political parties and leaders have promised, but they've not actually been able to do.
A lot of people throw away their votes because they've not had their changes in the community or at the current position they are at. I understand. So I don't blame them. It's why I say actions speak louder than words once again. And I can vote, and I will vote. But the question is, will I get change? Will the community get change? Will the whole of Alexandra get change? That's the question, you see. So I've seen a lot of people throw away their votes. Reason being why? They've not had changes.
Even though Thabiso decided not to, he is encouraging the next generation to use the voting opportunities.
Don't do what I am doing, or don't say what I'm saying, because it might be, as people, we don't turn out the same. When it turns out to be a different story, you know. So for young kids, or laba basazovote, they should vote, you know. They might make a difference for them. Things might turn out differently, you know. So I do encourage them to vote, but for me, personal level, I've had my experiences in life after school that I'm not happy with, that I'm battling with currently.
Day and night, contesting parties have been ensuring people about the benefits they will receive if they vote for them.
EFF is the only solution. mo malamulela mo re kry-ile masepala o montšhwa. So masepala o swantse gore o thome ka EFF gore o kgone o thoma pila.
Whether your surname is Andrews or Mazibuko or Kumalo or whoever, the DA will deliver for you. It doesn't matter. When you've got one passport, we must deliver for the people. We must then never forget that it's black South Africans who are left behind, and by black I mean all of them.
We are the only party that is fundamentally transforming the economy of our country to serve the interests of all our people, not just some of our people.
Promises, promises. As we wait for the results, change in places like Alexandra Township still remains to be seen.